I woke up at exactly 3:17 a.m. because someone was knocking from inside my wall. Not the door, not the window, the wall. This happened last summer when I was traveling alone. I booked a cheap hotel just outside the city. It had decent reviews, nothing suspicious, just old. The kind of place where the lights flicker, a little too long, and the hallways feel quiet in a strange way. But I didn't think much of it. I just needed a place to sleep. When I checked in, the receptionist barely looked at me. She handed me the key and said, "If you hear anything, ignore it." I laughed. She didn't. My room was at the end of a long hallway. The carpet was stained. The lights buzzed overhead. When I got inside, everything looked normal. A bed, a TV, a mirror, and a wall to the right. Something about it felt off, like it had been patched up. I ignored it, ordered some food, watched TV, and eventually, I fell asleep. Then I heard it. Knock, knock, knock. Soft, slow. I opened my eyes. Silence. I checked my phone. 3:17 a.m. Then it came again. Knock, knock, knock. But this time, I realized something. It wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from right next to me, the wall. I froze, just staring at it, trying to convince myself it was nothing. Just pipes, or someone in the next room. Then I heard it, a voice, very faint. "Help me." I sat up quickly and turned on the lights. "Hello?" No answer, just silence. I slowly moved closer to the wall. My heart was pounding. Then, scratch, scratch, like fingernails dragging across the inside. "Is someone there?" And then, right next to my ear, from inside the wall, "Don't let them see you." I jumped back. My whole body froze. Suddenly, the TV turned on by itself. Static filled the screen. Then, a figure appeared. It was standing in a room that looked exactly like mine, but the wall was gone. There was a hole, a dark opening, and something inside it, watching. The figure on the TV slowly turned its head and looked straight at me. Then I heard footsteps outside my room. Slow, heavy. Step, step, step. They stopped, right at my door. The handle began to move, slowly. The voice from the wall whispered, "Pretend you're asleep." I jumped into the bed and shut my eyes, trying not to move, trying not to breathe. The door creaked open. Someone walked in. I could feel it, standing there, watching me. Then the mattress sank slightly, like someone sat down right beside me. A cold breath touched my face, and a voice whispered, "Wrong room." The weight lifted. The footsteps walked away. The door closed. I didn't move until morning. When I finally got up, I left immediately. I told the receptionist everything. She looked at me and said, "Room 214?" I nodded. She went quiet, then said, "That room doesn't have a guest next door." My stomach dropped. "Then who was in the
I
wall?"
asked, "Then who was in
She
the
stared
wall?"
at me
She
and
looked at
said
me and
something I'll
said,
never
"We
forget.
sealed that room years
We
ago,
sealed that room
after they
off
found what was
years ago,
inside."
after they found what was inside. I never went back, but sometimes at exactly 3:17 a.m., I still